everyone. Welcome to the Fill Up. We are here tonight celebrating 30,000 subscribers. So join me, and of course, Spence, you may recognize this man from Chun Wednesday. Today, we're going to be talking about a variety of lovely things. So, you can hear the theme song playing. We're going to be having a good time here. Real chill, exciting vibe. And honestly, you can ask me anything. On top of that, we're giving some announcements. As for the channel, some projects we're going to be working on in the coming months. Some projects we've worked on in secret. Okay, so you can look forward to all that. And yeah. What's up, the legend? How you doing? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Very good to have you on here. And yeah, let me know if the audio is bad, if you can hear us, if the song's too loud. We're going to be getting right into it, my friends. So, that being said, go ahead and ask questions if you have them. If not, I'm going to get right into the announcements. What's up? We got... How tall are you? I am 5'9", the legend. Fearless Hunter asks, why aren't there more people here? I don't know, Hunter, but they're coming. What's up, Michelle? How you doing? We got Twin Dragon. It says, how long have you been practicing Wing Chun? 9 years. Oh, boy, it's coming quick. Fearless Hunter, I feel like there should be more. They're coming. Ricardo Delgado asks, how can you beat up a bully in defense, too? I did a lot of videos on that. What's up, Small? What's up, Chase Ursi? How would you make... Oh, boy, it's going quick. Stealthy Titan, what's up? Random person. Answered 9 years. We got a chat issue. It's reconnecting, my friends. But anyways, like I said, I got a few announcements on the way. We're going to be talking about upcoming projects, upcoming filming jobs, and fight scenes. So lots of exciting stuff. Could you take on Bruce Lee? Absolutely not, Anarchy Boy. The City Man. Have you ever defended yourself in a real fight? Technically, yes. Do you got a bay? I technically do. Wow, there's a lot of questions. If between you and me, am I what? Random guy. Man, do you speak Spanish? Un poco. Michelle says, lol, do you know Ryan Swayze? I do not know Ryan Swayze. Jig, thanks for asking. Pro Jordan gives the thumbs up. Thank you, Pro Jordan. Any chance you'll show us some sparring? Yeah, we thought a lot about that. Honestly, it's just, if it's in a positive, friendly way, I thought we could maybe do like some kind of friendly, fun tournament with all the guys, all different fighting styles. Could be sorry about that. Don't know why this could possibly be happening. Frank, anything weird going on over there? Okay.
Internet's good.
Internet seems to be good. I'm going to turn off the Wi-Fi on my phone.
Oh, we got some more.
Okay, people are back on. Tell us a life story, says Jared Gutierrez. We got a lot of those. Let's think about that. Victor Coviatier says, love Wing Chun demonstrations, but skeptical if it's effective against any opponent in real life. Understand that, Victor? A lot of classical aspects have that because that's sort of that MMA culture, racism sort of thing. Don't worry, we're going to be proving it to you further. How long you been training? About 9 years, Joey. Thanks for asking. Victor asks again, how can you defend against a brawler? I actually did a few videos on that, Victor. Check it out. By the way, love the long fist style, Spencer.
Thank you, Victor.
All right, Spence. Awesome. Sup, man? How you doing? Journey, trials, and joy. Michelle says, yeah, you're back. Yeah, sorry about it, guys. We're having some things. We are in and out. Just stick around. The stream will come back on if it skips a little bit. Scalia says, what's up, my Kung Fu brothers? You know, just loving life. Did you review FF15 yet? I did not, Journey, trials, and joy, but I'm going to get to that. Just about to finish it. Jacob559 says, sup. Twin Dragon Boo says, have you ever been in an actual street fight? As far as fighting to the death or anything like that, no. As in, I'm still here and I'm not in prison. BSS Gaming says, can I get a shout out and advice on how to deal with 3 guys who are bigger than me who are trying to fight me? I've done a couple videos on that, but that's a bad situation. Can we just say?
Don't be in that situation.
I don't know how you could really get out of that. I mean, they're probably going to follow you anyway. Journey, Trials, and Joy. Better yet, did you like it? I did, Journey, Trials, and Joy. I'm going to talk a ton about FF15 and all my opinions on that. Any recommendations for losing weight in terms of dieting, eating? A ton, Legend. It's a big topic. I did a few videos on it on my channel. Check the playlist. Anarchy Boy says, could you take on Bruce Lee? Again, no. Thanks for showing your cool moves. I defense myself. Awesome Ultimate 1P1. Brian Zavala Cervantes says, wow, I still remember when you only had 8K subs. We got an original 10K right here. Hashtag original 10K for Brian. Titan says, how did you meet Frank, Spencer, Alex, and Iron Bros Official? Mostly from college, except for Spencer here, actually, is Alex's oldest friend. So we met through sort of a mutual respect and admiration for each other's friendships. Jesus Rodriguez says, can you give me some lessons in person? LMAO. Perhaps I will someday. Come to New York. We'll do a seminar or something. Have you ever traveled outside of the U.S.? Yes, I have, MJ Barry. Where'd you like to go most? I've been to Jamaica. I've been to the Bahamas a lot. I've been to Canada. But I'm actually going on a trip to Europe in just a couple weeks. More news on that and lots of videos to come later. Have you ever traveled? Okay. Learn to Drive Now says, is there a good online lesson plan for someone like me who has no gyms to learn it from? Online lesson plan. It's tough, honestly, as far as complete lesson plans, because you lack that in-person sort of touch with the Sifu, which is so important for Wing Chun in particular. Yes, you can still learn. We talked about this in a recent video with my Sifu, and I've got a new video coming out on that very topic. On the very, very topic. DMC Crimson says, oh, I just lost it. Which Final Fantasy is your favorite? It's tough, but I'm going to have to say 10, DMC Crimson. It's a fantastic game. Quessy Small says, is it better to learn more fighting styles? Not necessarily. I find a lot of floaters kind of hop back and forth. It can be beneficial to sort of complete one, right, and then move on. If you're going to do it, right? Would you agree with that?
Go deep into one, at least one at a time, and that could take a lifetime. Don't be shallow into a bunch of different things.
You put how many years into Long Fist?
Maybe 13.
And he's just now even just slightly expanding.
It's still
not even really an expansion.
Same thing.
So, I mean, 13 years before he even, again, it's the same sort of school.
There's a saying that you can go, there's many paths to go up the mountain, but in the end you have to choose one to go up the mountain.
Yes. In the end, you need to just go up the mountain, right? So don't just start and then stop a million times. I would agree with that completely. Is it better to learn more fighting styles? We asked that. Chase Urshi says, who inspired you to take on Wing Chun? Probably Donnie Yen and similar film actors like that. Not from a choreography standpoint, but from more the beauty of the movement and just the ability to defend myself if needed, if that makes sense. If you had to, Scolius asks, if you had to choose out of the two bare basic technique to use against a punch, Tan Sao or Pak Sao? Oh, that's tough. I would go with Tan Sao just because it is a punch. I'm just going to punch. Anarchy Boy says, Phil is the GOAT. All right, I'll take it. Austin Kirk says, hashtag original 10K. Awesome. We got a couple original 10Ks in here. Journey Charles and Joy says, are you going to Con this year? If you're talking about New York Comic Con, yes, I absolutely will be. Look for me there and, meet up with me. I'll be walking around. Twin Dragon Vu says, you should open a Wing Chun school and teach. That would be a lot of fun. Victor says, why Wing Chun don't believe in kicking above the waist? We do kick above the waist. It's just in specific situations. Is it advantageous? Is it safe? And are you going to leave yourself open to attack? Peachan Anime J-Pop on Piano asks, I've been studying Wing Chun for 7 years, and I feel like I've hit a plateau. Wait, we already asked this. I said put the passion back into it if you got cut off before. Stealthy Titan says, I'm getting your hairstyle the next time I'm getting a haircut. That's dedication. I like that. Thank you much, Titan. I'm honored. AWO official YouTube says, not sure if this question has been asked, but how long you been doing Wing Chun? About 9 years. No worries. Glad to answer it, if you missed it. The Legend says, I want to try to learn Wing Chun. What basic exercise should I start doing in order to make sure my body is ready? His body is ready. The Legend. Basic exercise, being 14-year-old, I would just start a little bit of everything. Move your body. Are you moving at all? We talked about this, really. Spencer was just saying, with stretching.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
He's like, just doing it has improved his life. And it's not the act of, getting better at splits. He's just getting better at everything. He has better control of his body in things he might not expect to. So just move your body and kind of discover what you like about the various endless aspects of working out. That's my advice on that. Wow, 30K. That was fast. I agree, Brian. It's thanks to you awesome guys, of course. Austin says, hey, Phil, is there going to be any more workout videos? Definitely. Look forward to those. Scolius. At the Legend. You don't need to get yourself into any shape to train Wing Chun. It's a style literally anyone can do. Yes, I do have a bit of a divisive point on that. You do need some sort of musculature to do anything. You can't have no musculature and move at all. So there is a sort of weird, I don't know, the paradox as far as Wing Chun is concerned. You need to have a little bit of training to do anything. If you're going to go into a fighting career especially, you will die without any training. So just keep that in mind. Journey, Trials, and Joy. Can you do style in men's look for future vids? We should get Spencer on that, man. Look at this beard. When you talk about beards, man, him and Alex, they got the beards going on. I just got this little, 5 o'clock shout-out thing. Can I get a shout-out? Am I saying this right? Mautassim Al-Umran. I butchered that. I'm so sorry. Do you know how to say that name?
I'm not sure.
I don't know what language or what root it is.
Mustam Al-Umran?
Mustam Al-Umran? He's
Maybe.
Mustam? There's the shout-out, man. We tried. Stealthy Titan says, I remember when you hit 1,000, and it's been a year of following you on Twitch. So congrats to me. Thank you very much, Titan. And yes, I am on Twitch if you're wondering that. The Legend says, okay, thanks. He's talking to his friend. Anarchy Boy says, G. Thank you. Jacobs559 says, you're so cool. You're too kind. I appreciate it. And again, it's Spencer who's cool. Chase says, well, you inspire me to do Wing Chun. Thank you. Anytime. I'm so glad to inspire you guys. That's why I do this channel. So thank you. MJ Barry says, do you have any advice about getting into internet arguments about Kung Fu? Advice? Yeah, just don't. It's just absurd. It's obscene. You're talking about a topic that is movement incarnate. And you're discussing it without moving. Do you have anything? I mean, it's a waste of your time. Keep in mind that 99% of people on the internet are trolls too, so they're just trying to aggravate you. If you were somehow to find a forum in which you could communicate in a positive way that encourages growth, yes. Otherwise, it's just a waste of time, right?
Yeah, and everything that's said on the internet that's negative for an overwhelming percentage would not be said in the real world, face to face.
Yeah.
Even if it was completely no stakes at all.
Exactly.
People are free to be as mean as they'd like. It seems.
I totally agree. GOAT means greatest of all time. I actually knew that. Thank you very much, boy. Small says, how did you come across long fist? Do you want to tell a 10-second version of that? We're
Sure.
like 20 questions behind.
Yeah, it was the first art that I came across when I was trying to start learning Shaolin. So it's not some spectacular story.
It's awesome though, and we will get into that in another vid. So stay tuned. Small Twin Dragon View. You should get Spencer to answer some questions. You guys are awesome, by the way. We're one step ahead of you. DMC Crimson says, do you think someone can win an MMA competition if they only knew Wing Chun? Yes, but they have to train for an MMA environment. Okay, Wing Chun is made for tactical, like it's over and I ran away. With gloves on and headgear or whatever it is, like. You have to train for cardio because you can't just try your thing and then, oh wait, I have gloves on, it doesn't work. What do I do? You have to train for that situation. Just like if you were to train for war in close quarters combat with a gun in an industrial like wasteland in Afghanistan, your MMA ain't gonna do too much for you. So, you know what I mean? It's all about the environment. Does that make sense? Spencer, what is the long fist traditional stance? Is it focus on defense or offense?
I wouldn't say there's a traditional stance, like one specific stance, like the way that like Hungara has the bridge and stuff like that, but it does have a base foundational form, which encompasses all of the foundation of Long Fist, which is the 10 roads of Tantui, and then is it focus on defense or offense? I'd say it's definitely both. It's probably a little more offense, but there's, as far as Chinese Kung Fu goes, there's a saying that there's Shaolin Quan, which is like fist, and Wudang Tui, like the Wudang, like Wu-Tang, that's like in the south, that they're like big kick heavy things, so it's definitely that, and also Long Fist stands for long range fist, so it's definitely awesome. Very offensive.
Awesome. Okay, thanks for the reply. What are you looking out for Yip Man 4? I'm so stoked for Yip Man 4. It's gonna be awesome. That's all I gotta say. We'll talk more about that in the video. Have you considered uploading any type of sparring video? Definitely. We already answered that question. We'll go back to it again later if you want. Hope all is well, boys. Thank you, Christopher Jones. Spencer's beard is my spirit animal. You and many others, including Alex, honestly. It's the inspiration for many great things. What's up, Ismat Zara? How you doing? Why have you not uploaded any sketching videos so far? I have just the other week. Check out How to Draw a Dragon. It's a new video by me. I'm sorry if you missed that. Go check it out. Jerome De Furioso says, I don't think so, DMC Crimson. About 70% of fights end up on the ground. I don't agree with that, but hey, everybody's open to their own thing. Iron Bros Official asks, who would win in a fight, you or Scaly the Dragon? Juan Carlito. It's Juanito, and I'm going to say Scaly the Dragon. It's a weird inside joke, everybody. Okay. Journey Charles and Joy says, get an interview with that amazing Final Fantasy cosplay girl on your thumbnail this year's Comic-Con. I'll work on that, my friend. Austin Kirk says, do you think you and Dom Izzo would do a collab? Definitely. I'm actually buddies with Dominic Izzo. We talk a lot. We've actually been trying to do a collaboration since 2012, believe it or not, before I even really had a YouTube show. We've been thinking about collabing, so that is inevitable. He just lives in Chicago, so it's really hard for us to get together. But thanks for asking, Austin. Who are your top 3 Wing Chun guys on YouTube besides yourself and Sifu Russ? Wow, that's a really tough question. I'm going to think about that one. Definitely, I'm gonna say Yip Ching now. Stealthy Titan says, everybody, let's trend and share this hashtag. Get Phil to 100K. Titan, you beast. DMC Crimson says, makes sense. Chase Ursi, do you think Bruce Lee would do well in the MMA? Absolutely, man. Bruce Lee is the grandfather of MMA. Even MMA, really jerk guys say that at this point. So, I mean, yeah, why not? Bruce Lee, you have to consider, too, he would have fared well in his time without the MMA training modules that exist today. So, of course, Bruce Lee's going to train that stuff today if it was around. Come on, guys. Bruce Lee from his time could fare well. If he was around and he could train, of course. Come on, man. Come on. The legend says, would you win against Shane from Fight Tips? That's insane. You just asked that. We just started chatting on Instagram tonight about that very topic. I don't know if about fighting each other, but we want to do a collab. He is an MMA guy, though. So, again, under those modules or those training restrictions or whatever, I don't know. Anybody's game. Definitely his expertise, though. Robert Ruiz says, should I train boxing or in jiu-jitsu? I'm going to say boxing. That's just my personal opinion. I think it's a lot more useful to you. Twin Dragon Vu says, how long are you going to be answering questions until you announce further plans? I don't know yet. We'll see how. Wow. We'll see how it goes. Robert says, first? Definitely not. Rai, I can't read your name. What are your thoughts on Jeet Kune Do? It's awesome. I actually did a video on it. Check it out on the playlist Wing Chun Wednesday. Pro Jordan says, do a collab with Dom Izzo. It's going to happen soon, Pro Jordan. I'm friends with Dom Izzo, believe it or not, from a long time ago. What YouTubers do you watch? I love game theory and film theory. Matt Pat's my man. He's my favorite. PewDiePie is definitely funny once in a while. He's gotten a lot better recently. I love a lot of gaming music channels, small time guys. Insane in the Rain Music, gotta shout him out. Really cool stuff. Walk Off the Earth is a good band. I love just the art side of the arts. What's his name? Peter Hollins, really cool guy. Looking forward to any PS4 games this year. Just got FF15 and I'm loving that. And honestly, my heart is on Zelda right now, my friends. I can't even think about PS4 this name right now. YouTubers you watch, can you shout me out? Jack Jen. You just got shouted out. All right. AW official, have you ever gotten into a fight with multiple guys at one time? If so, how did it go? I didn't do that. Again, because I'm not in jail and I'm not dead. So I don't know what really the alternative is to that. Pro Jordan says, or do a vid with Marshall Club. I plan on doing that. Pro Jordan. He's got some good insight. The Pro Jordan. You have good taste in YouTubers. Matthew Kuba. It's Kuba-san says, what's up, Phil? How you doing? Old time viewer Matthew Kuba. I'm pretty sure he's in a hashtag original 10K too. Titan says, what percent, 0 to 10 to 100, do you think FF versus 13 should still exist? 100%. I'm going to do a video on that, actually. Rushani Beck says, Phil, how effective is Wing Chun against a wrestler? Someone who has ground techniques. Very, if you know how to use Wing Chun. In all forms, including the ground. Where are you from? All caps. Spencer?
I'm from Connecticut.
I'm from New York. Berlin, New York, to be specific. Don't ask. Kung Fu Science. What lineage of Wing Chun are you from? I am from Yip Man, Yip Ching, Rusty Chan, and then yours truly. 1-2 says, is Wing Chun worst for tall people? Actually, it's really good for tall people. A couple of guys I used to play around with in class, Chi Sao, Spar, whatever you want to say, really long arms, they got a great advantage, man. Except my Sifu somehow is 5'3", and it doesn't matter who he's up against. Unbelievable to this day. He's a freak of nature. Victor says, thanks, man. Don't want to get difficult, but was curious on how you close the distance if opponent was about 10 feet away. Wing Chun will be difficult, but was curious if they're away in Long Fist.
To close the distance?
He talked about it in the Long Fist video, but yeah, if you want to touch on it quick.
The Wing Chun versus Long Fist video, there's a little bit. It's not quite that distance. 10 feet away.
It's pretty far.
10 feet away, I feel like, would only be a danger to you if the person had some kind of gun or something like that, in which case you don't want to be using your Kung Fu from far.
And that's a good point. You're not in that sort of magnetic, I think even most Epi used to call it like the magnetic circle of danger, like unless there's like a bar stool involved or something, you're just not in danger.
We can do a video. Let's do a video.
We'll do a video on it. Scalia says, if a guy is trying to grab you and get on the ground, just punch him in the face. I do agree on that, but try not to hurt him unless you have to. DJ Glitch, can Wing Chun be in UFC? Yes. I think so. I think it's already in UFC, and a lot of sort of people use little techniques from Wing Chun, personally. Austin Kirk says, do you like the Assassin's Creed games? Definitely. I watched my brother play a bit of Black Flag. The original was always cool back in the day. Sorry, caps were locked. It's okay, DJ Glitz. I had to read it extreme. Convict 240 says, all these questions are regarding fighting and video games. You people are so petty. Convict. Ask away, please. You guys can ask anything. Like I said, I'm afraid to say. Ask anything. Go for it. Favorite UFC fighter says Goku Varadan. I gotta say Connor. Come on, guys. Have you seen him fight? It's unreal. I'm 15. Do you think I should do Wing Chun or Jeet Kune Do? Both are awesome, but just remember that Jeet Kune Do happened from a man who learned Wing Chun, so maybe consider that much. Small says hashtag Connecticut. We got another connection. How do you say it? Connection. Dragon Vu, you should do P.O. Oh, I lost it. P.O. box openings. P.O. box openings. Oh, that could be dangerous, man. DJ Glitch says, would you consider learning wrestling with your Wing Chun? I consider learning anything, honestly. It's just Fun times for all, you know. Kung Fu Science says, awesome, man. If you ever come to North Carolina, hit me up. Sounds good. Good anime to watch. We got one right here. Spence, please. He just finished.
Oh, yeah. I just finished One Punch Man. I thought it was very, very light and hilarious.
One Punch Man, dude. R.I.P. Mike. I'm so sorry. One Punch Man, yeah. It was good. It actually came out earlier this year, I think. I believe so, but I haven't watched it yet. I hear it's most lovely, though. Do you think FF7 Remake would release this year? Absolutely not, Titan. I wish it would, but I don't think it will. Alicia Partlow says, what is your dream car? Gotta say, probably I'm gonna have to go with a Jag. Possibly convertible Jag from the 60s is probably my dream car. Anything in that realm, my dad loves those. So I'm kind of partial to it. I'm a little partial to it. The Legend says, is it possible to fuse Wing Chun and other martial arts together? I feel like Wing Chun is amazing for countering, but in most fights, some may consider that you're chickening out for running so. I'm a little confused because Wing Chun's all about just running towards the person like a lunatic. So maybe it depends. Veloso C, Brazil fan. Wow, all the way from Brazil. Welcome. Man, I thank you for all your work, and I have a question for you. Could I just practice and learn Wing Chun from the book, I guess you know, the Wing Chun Compendium? Yes and no. You're going to have a very shallow understanding of it, my friend. Check out videos is like the next step in that, but then still you're not going to get that touch. Megatron says, do you like Mortal Kombat? Last Mortal Kombat I played was for Sega Genesis, and I enjoyed it well enough. Little raunchy, violent, I don't know what the word is for my taste.
Excessive?
Yeah, excessive, gratuitous for my taste, but hey, it's all right. Jose Rodriguez says, have you ever done wrestling? I wrestled a lot for fun when I was a kid. I never had a coach, though. Just playing around with friends, you know? I'm learning Wing Chun before JKD. Is that smart? That is the smartest choice, in my opinion. Deluxe Gangster says, shout me out. It's already done. P.S. I love your videos. Awesome. Thank you so much. Mikuba-san says, how's your day been going? Spencer, please.
Great, but busy.
Great, but busy. I agree completely. Thank you for asking, Kuba-san. How's yours? Michelle says, R.I.P. Mike. Michelle, you know it. DJ Glitch says, what are your favorite hair products? I really don't use any for the most part. I use some like natural hair conditioner from, what the heck is it called? Can't remember the name of it, to be honest with you. That's how little I use it.
Skip the next one.
Gonna skip that one. Twin Dragon. How often do you train in Wing Chun? Also, how many hours do you train each day? Today I trained about an hour, I think. Was that leg workout? Yesterday, though, I trained about 3 hours. For me, training can be a sort of meditation. I like to get alone, throw on some FF15 soundtrack, and just go bananas and like really get into it and train. It depends on the body part, though. It depends on my goals. Jamarius Cason asks, how do you make a bridge? In Wing Chun, you got to close the distance, my friend. Arthur Bonilla says, hey, man, do you have any recommendations on books that teach you about Wing Chun, like the Tao of Wing Chun? I actually don't. There's a book by Yip Man's son, Ip Chun, which touches on dummy techniques, which is pretty cool, but it's all accounts from his father, so check that out. Titan says, you're the greatest channel with less than 50K. I love your channel and content. 90% would love to meet you, and your voice would be great for a Final Fantasy game. Let's hope that happens one day, Titan. Thank you, my friend. Really appreciate it. What styles do you think synergize with Wing Chun? Well, like every other Wing Chun guy I know who does jiu-jitsu for the ground game. Jiu-jitsu with Wing Chun, you know, I don't know how that would work out. It'd probably be pretty good because the only shortfall I saw in jiu-jitsu while playing with my buddy JC was like we were talking about, oh, okay, if he does this to me and he kind of had me on the ground, but in jiu-jitsu it's all about getting those locks and you'll leave yourself open to strikes. So it could be a cool combination if you kind of combined and filled in the hole like that. Michelle says, Kenshin is an amazing anime. Yes, it is, Michelle, who recently finished Kenshin. Do you know the YouTuber Grandmaster Wong? If you're talking about Master Wong, yes. Did he just add Grand to his name? He's really funny. Can you guys make a video on circling? Dante asks. I don't know what you mean by that.
Maybe.
Sounds fun. Stealthy Sighting says, Michelle, Dante, more footwork. I love your videos. Definitely, will do. Deluxe Youngster, have you ever had a fight, man? Technically, but again, not fight to the death. I'm not in prison, like I keep saying. If DC ever asked you to audition to play a younger Batman Bruce Wayne... No! No! No. Michelle? Oh, I wish you were a mod on here, Michelle. Would you do it? The first time I watched one of your Wing Chun videos, I was like, Batman? No! Batman is my mortal enemy, dude. No way. No way. Okay, inside joke here, guys, but I really don't like superheroes. I get a lot of heat for it, okay? But I'm more about the Dragon Ball Z type. You gotta work for your powers, all right? None of this And Batman is just, I can't even talk about it, man. I'm going to get a little too excited here on the stream, okay? I think I just lost half my subscribers saying that. Giggles, hey, Titan. What's the best way to teach yourself Wing Chun? But no, it's an inside joke on Twitch. I actually have Batman as a swear word on Twitch, so it stars it out. It's just a joke, but I do hate him. Gonna be a bit personal, oh boy. How many push-ups can you do? How old are you? Can you do parkour? Can you do a flying knee? All right, we'll take these one at a time. How many push-ups can you do? We'll both answer this. Do you know, Spence?
I don't know.
My best record is I did 100 push-ups in 63 seconds. That's my ultimate record. So we'll go by time. I've done more push-ups in a slower time. How old are you? I'm 28 years old, freshly 28. Can you do parkour? Yes, actually, very little bit. I've done it in my older videos. Can you do a flying knee? Definitely, just from pure athleticism. Any way to increase your cardiovascular in the least amount of time? Swimming. Go for swimming, man. I'm a watchdog says, I know your real name.
I think everyone knows.
No! Okay. I'm just kidding. DJ Glitch says, when is the best time to throw the fast punches in a fight? When you have an opening. Do you have an outside job besides YouTube? Yes, I'm a filmmaker in New York City, and I work with primarily top millionaires in the fitness industry, and I make sort of lifestyle fitness videos for them. And yeah, I'm a filmmaker, living the dream. But YouTube hopefully becomes my primary sort of work eventually, because you guys are awesome, and that may happen. I'm a watchdog says, ew. No, they know my name. Victor says, CT in the house. Here also, yeah. Example for your video. You leave your girlfriend 10 feet behind by mistake in Mardi Gras, and she gets attacked by a drunk mad guy. Not direct threat, but want to be eliminated. Okay, so don't kill him, but take care of him. I actually did kind of a video on that already with girls and stuff. I'll do another one like that, though. It's a great suggestion. Mr. Deluxe Gangster says, did you ever want to be in a movie? Yes, I make my own movies all the time, and we're going to announce some stuff on that soon. Pro utilization. How big is that Wing Chun? It depends on your metric system or American way of measuring. I'm a watchdog. Are you? Oh, wow, again. Louis says, Master Wong is far away from a grandmaster. Hi, Phil and Spencer, from a French practitioner training in Korea.
Whoa.
I just picture like this epic like montage of journey. Like a French training in Korea. What's next for you? Sounds like a beautiful journey. You can mod me on here. Phil, I can mod you on here. Oh, I gotta do that ASAP. Someone tell me how. Sorry about the whole 15 thing, lol, but what do you think is a great martial art for 15-year-old? It's okay. Wing Chun. 15-year-olds tend to be slight of build, right? It's made for no strength. But honestly, anything. Just train anything. It's good. How can I stand up to 3 jocks at my school bullying me?
We should check if this is the person from before who said about the 3 big guys.
That's true. If you don't, but I did video on it. If you want to check it out, check
do
my
private message. Yeah,
somehow. Private message me. Yeah. Michelle says, giggles. I get into trouble sometimes with the bat. Just don't add the end onto that bat word, okay? What other YouTuber series triggered? What other YouTuber series do you like besides Wing Chun Wednesday? Mine is AVG. Angry Video Game Nerd? Yes, a classic YouTuber. Titan. Dante Walker says, hey, what's up, Dante? Small says, DBZ. Yes, that's right. Gohan. Go. I can't do it. I didn't care anymore. I didn't care about being better than Kakarot. I didn't care if I lived or died. Anyway, what are we saying? Koopa-san, I'm losing my mind. Are you watching Dragon Ball Super? Yes, I am. By the way, you guys are awesome. So many questions. We got 50 viewers on stream. This is legendary. Dragon Ball Super. If so, what are you most hyped for the next arc? Personally, I'm excited for Goku training with Krillin. Haven't even watched it, but no spoilers. Koopa-san says, I'm Day is going well. What are your guys' favorite books to read from philosophy? Ooh, that's a really long question, but Spencer has some great recommendations. I just finished the Ramayana, which is more religion, sort of epic for Hindu, but that's amazing as far as philosophy is concerned. I almost want to say you talk about Meeting Life.
Oh, Meeting Life.
That's a fantastic, just came to my mind.
Yeah, Jiddu Krishnamurti.
Jiddu Krishnamurti, Meeting Life. Dao De Jing, you want to talk about that? It's probably really good, right?
Yeah, all these things, not enough time to talk about them right now.
Not even time to skim over.
We can bring them up in future.
Definitely. There's a couple for you. Work with those. I'm a fast learner. Your vids help me a lot. Awesome glitch. I've been taking elements from Wing Chun and JKD. That's legendary. Titan says XD. Small, is that chair comfortable? It is most comfortable, and let me show you how. So you just lean back like this, and it it's great. No, it's really comfortable, and this lumbar support is fantastic. Can I just say, Who would I think you mean who would win. Donnie Yen versus Jet Li. Ooh. Let's see. Jet Li trained in competitions, but so did Donnie Yen. Oh, that's a tough question, man.
I heard that Jet Li has said in interviews that he's not so much a fighter,
Right.
and he became famous through being the champion like wushu,
Right.
demonstration, whereas Donnie Yen is very much a combat guy.
Donnie has said in interviews, if he's 54 or 5 now, so he ain't no spring chicken. He said if he was younger, he would have loved to compete in the octagon. Like, he loves MMA. I mean, watch his newest fight scenes. He loves MMA. He's obsessed. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Donnie on that. Do you know Zhu Lai's temple from Brazil? Spence is.
No.
If he doesn't know it, I know.
Well, it's in Brazil.
Have you ever visited here or something? No, I haven't. But I would love to visit Brazil.
He doesn't care anymore.
He didn't care anymore. No, I hear Brazil is fantastic. Gohan. Fight for the life I loved. Anyway, who would win? What do you think about the differences and similarities between the Indonesian empty hands like Panatakukan versus Wing Chun? And how might you incorporate both? If you can train both things and make them work for your body type, man, do it. How can you not like Batman, but like DBZ when he works for his skills through training and a trust fund from his family? That's not working. Studying has no superpowers. Just curious, no hate. He's the criminal, misfit,
Calm down.
freaked out. Tell me to calm down. I'm just kidding. All right, Batman's a noob. How tall are you? I'm 5'9". I answered that, I think, in every video. Batman. Don't do it. Triggered. Spencer, hold me back. I don't know from what.
The next one is Batman spelled
No! Nam Tab. You've undone me. Anyway, Chase says you should make a Star Wars movie. I'll be Darth Vader. There's only one Darth Vader if we do a Star Wars movie. That's me. He's my childhood hero. That should worry you. Legend, calm, please. Do you know who Master Wong is? Yes, I do. He's hilarious and awesome. Have you seen Ghost? The wolf from Game of Thrones? Yes. Kism says H. Hello. How many diamond push-ups can you do? And do you recommend it? Go with diamond push-ups, but start out with standard push-ups and work your way up to it. BSS Gaming says, K, I'm Watchdog. Have you ever been in the dark weeb? The dark web? I'm lost.
I don't know.
Kung Fu Science says, ever do anything to help out the new Wing Chun YouTube channels like mine? Yes. Shout you out on a chat like this. How do you build a chest? I did a video on how to build a chest. Check it out. It's on my training playlist. Resolution 2017, number 1. Would love to be a mod on Twitch channel. Ooh, you gotta watch out. Asking for stuff like that. Fave music genre. I'm gonna have to go with modern classical soundtracks like Final Fantasy, Zelda, Eat 'em Up All Day. That's pretty much my soundtrack that I listen to for drawing, martial arts, working out. Have you watched Black Sails? I hear it's good. I actually met the stunt team behind Black Sails at the studio and got a little behind the scenes tour. It was awesome. Looking up how to mod someone on YouTube. Let me know, Michelle. I need you bad with all these Batman talkers, man. Oh, we need some authority in here. Just kidding. Calm down. Did you know Square Enix wanted to prompt O to be fat? That would have been awesome. I'll take it. How do you build a chest? Did a video on it. You ever played any Fallout games? Does watching count? If so, they are awesome. I've watched a lot of Fallout. How long did it take you to master the chain punch? I haven't mastered it at all, but I've been training for 9 years on it. Hey, that's the same chair as Jacksepticeye. A little top of the morning to you, it's Jacksepticeye. I don't know if it's the same color. It might be blue. I'm colorblind. Sorry. So, Spencer, you guys can have a convention. Donnie Yen is a fighter. Yeah, you tell him, Hamza. Taran says, what is a good full body workout to do when you can't do a normal routine? I may have done a video of that on my channel, so check it out. Mr. Deluxe Gangster says, who do you think would win, Goku or Vegeta? Well, let me tell you something. Because we have definitive proof here as far as theory is concerned. Did you know that Goku has never defeated Vegeta? Let me repeat that. Did you know Goku has never defeated Vegeta? Check the show. He defeats him in the Saiyan saga, and then he fights him again in the Buu saga, and does not win. Doesn't win. Even though he could have won, he doesn't. So just consider that much. Hi, Tehran, what's up? Phil, I got a PS camera, and I'm thinking about streaming in February or March. Go for it, Titan. My spelling is whack tonight. It's okay. When you guys mention Backman, my brain is whack. Attack on Titan? Yes. Have you seen it?
Yes.
Yes, right?
All of the anime I've seen, not the manga.
Humanity, a cage. Donnie Yen was great in Star Wars. Yes, he was. What's up, Sumpsterson? Boys. Is your favorite hobby doing YouTube? It's making movies, so I guess that counts, right? Darth Vader. Don't you even say that, Sumpsterson. Dab. Are you going to? I'm not going to do the dab. No way. You'll have to convince me. Are you going to watch the next Hollywood movie Donnie Yen is appearing in? Oh, absolutely. Triple X. Never a fan when I was a kid, but I'm going to watch it because Donnie did it. Dumb. Can you do a video on bone conditioning, and give some tips on? Definitely. Spencer.
I can do one.
Spencer's done some conditioning in his day, man. Hasn't he? Look forward to that.
Batman.
What? From Twitch. Oh, it's A7. What's up, A7? Long time no see. From Twitch. Good to see you guys over from Twitch. I do have a Twitch channel, if you're wondering, and it is daily, Philip. Arthur says, do you like to spare like they do in DBZ when they just go all out? I don't know. You got to do it with someone who doesn't have anger issues. Oh, sparring. Yeah, we talked about that earlier. We may do some fun sparring, but again, they have to fit in with my message to the channel, which is like, it's not beat up your friends just to say you won, essentially. It's if we could do it in a fun, like, useful way. I don't know how to describe it. But.
We should also post funny sparring stories somewhere.
Funny sparring stories. That could be good.
Everyone has one.
Everybody has one. What is your favorite punch? Ooh, that's a good question. I have a lot of favorite punches, but it's probably the Chum Q turning punch, you know. Just because it's so cool looking. Fave Kung Fu movie. Oh, that's so tough. Probably, actually, Yip Man 3 surprisingly had a big impact on me this year. Or last year. Message how to mod on here, Phil. Oh, you did? Okay, we're gonna figure that out in a second. Combat Ace, congrats on 30K. Thank you, Combat Ace. Sorry for starting the whole Batman thing. It's okay. I'm actually joking. I'm just being funny and dramatic and triggered. That's okay. How did you get those girls to hold you in your intro?
Lots of money.
What happens when you introduce yourself to a female, okay, and you get to know them very, very well, you can pop the question, okay? And it's not the question you're thinking. It's actually, do you want to be my friend? Okay, you ask them very nice.
Do you want to hold me as a group?
Do you want to hold me as a group? No, I'm just kidding. They're my buddies. You know, I know them. They're all in the fitness industry. Check them out. I linked their Instagrams or something in that video. Chapter Prologue, Kingdom Hearts 2. I have not actually played it yet, but I'll probably check it out. Didn't play any of the spin-offs in Kingdom Hearts, but looking forward to those. Do you train internal Wing Chun Chi? If so, how do you stand in postures, etc.? Check my Sifu's videos. He talks about that a lot. I have lost myself. Oh, thank you. There it is. Do you train Eternal Wing Chun? I'm a watchdog. Yes, the dark web, aka the dark net, the deep black sea, and many other. Don't go there. Oh, definitely. Chris Lee says, any tips for Wing Chun blocking exercises? I've done several videos on the topic. Check them out on my playlist. Arthur says, mountain climber is a full body workout, my friend. Yes, it is. Muhammad Ahmed says, Phil, are you low-key my dad? Yes and no, Muhammad. It depends on whether you had Spencer's type of wrap for dinner or something a little more unhealthy. If that makes any sense. Okay. Hamza says, did you know Jet Li was supposed to be in the new Xander Cage movie? Apparently Donnie Yen took his place. I'll take Donnie Yen over Jet Li, so that's good. My name is pronounced Tare. Wait, we don't know how to pronounce the pronunciation fix. Okay. Igmatic says, hey, love your vids, but I've got French homework to do. Thank you so much for tuning in, Igmatic, and I really appreciate it.
Good luck with the French.
Good luck with the French homework. Subscribe forever. Thank you, because sometimes YouTube unsubscribes people, and it's insane. Scalia says, Phil, on topic of Vegeta, beating Goku, catch up with Dragon Ball Super. Okay, good. Gambia's grandma, what devil fruit from One Piece would you want? I don't watch One Piece. I think it's a disgusting pulp anime. This copycat of Dragon Ball Z, okay? Toby says, how often do you train with weapons? Pretty often, actually. My first weapon was the sword. I was fenced when I was young. I love the sword. Angela Hartshorn. Who the heck? That's my mom. Why won't you dab just once?
What does that mean?
It's a thing. I'm not going to do it because then I'll dab on screen and you'll know. You're going to have to earn the dab, guys. Hey, Phil, it's Rains from Twitch. Oh, all these Twitch people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Combat A says hello. Small says short version on how you train Phil and Spencer. I've done a lot of videos on how we train. Check them out. Check them out. Check them out. I lost it again. Thank you so much for all these questions. Anyway, here we are. You're weird and I love your interests. Thank you. You're weird too. Victor says sup. Get skadoodled. Yeah. Spar. Dad. See, Muhammad? Go. I can't do it. Go. I can't. My impressions, man. Best way to remove body fat and build abs. Check out my nutrition videos. And I'm going to do a lot more on that. Thank you, the legend. Can you fight with any weapons? Many weapons. Mostly the sword. I trained fencing when I was a boy. Vegeta or Superman. Ah, I'm triggered. Vegeta wins. I don't care who he's fighting. Superman. He could be fighting me.
You could be fighting Batman.
He could be fighting. No! He just ruined my brain. Could you say a salve to the Wing Chun lovers? Arthur Veleso, thanks you. Oh, this is the guy from Brazil, right? Cheers. Anime Chan J-Pop and Piano says you're awesome. Thank you. Do you vlog or something? Because I can't figure out what video it is when those girls are holding you in your intro. It's actually a Wing Chun Wednesday, believe it or not. Oh, no, it's the Wing Chun Wednesday and the cruise music video I did. Check both out. I did a Wing Chun Wednesday and had to deal with drunken guys on the beach as a girl. There's someone behind you. Gonna happen 3 minutes after you say, no! Who was it, man? Don't say stuff like that. How many languages can you speak? I can speak 1.2 languages. Tear in. I don't know what the pronunciation is. I give up. Okay,
there it is.
C5. Oh, we got C4/C5 from Twitch. Lol, the person behind him is Frank. Michelle. You have revealed Frank's true identity. I live in Chicago. Wild haymakers and boxing are the most popular thing. Thanks for the boxing vid. And had to deal with a crazy fighter. Oh, anytime. Glitch, thanks for watching. Mason Jarrell says hello. Victor says hi. CS5, what's up? Do you play any FPS games? Used to be a big FPS kid when I was playing GoldenEye and Perfect Dark. Since then, I have lost my touch. I'm sure I can still rock out though. Get some headshots. Played paintball over the weekend. Got some headshots. Some sweet headshots. We earned the dab with you getting 30K. That's debatable. Coolest thing you've ever done ever. Wow, I'll come back to you on that. Jake says, have you ever been to Canada? If so, come again. Yes, I have stepped foot on the lovely soil of Canada. Favorite movie? The Princess Bride. For sure. Have you ever seen DBZ Abridged? Yes, I have. Team 4-star, legit stuff. Titan says, how long do you think it will take to get to 100K? Give me a month. Nah, yip man. That's funny. Trunks or Sasuke? Who wins? I actually don't know enough about Sasuke's abilities, but he's pretty OP with the Sharingan stuff, right? We need an expert who might have just walked in. Senpai. Wait, we got an expert. Oh, hold on. We got an expert just walked in. Now get over here, dude. We got 40 viewers. Phil's going to lose his mind over this. Yes, I am. Senpai. Oh, what's up, baby Bimo? Over on YouTube? What the heck? Senpai and PewDiePie. Guys, I have PewDiePie as a guest. Notice the beard. That's all he's got. He changed his hair color, his face, his ethnicity, and his voice. Okay, bros. Okay. I'm actually Pewds. Okay. Who would win, Trunks or Vegeta? We answered that. Yamcha will win. Yamcha will never win. That's not a thing. Your channel is growing at a crazy rate. Thank you, Ray.
That's not a thing.
What's up, baby Vimo? Without a doubt, Trunks. Trunks! Impossible. I will be the one to avenge this monster. Not Kakarot's son. Have you ever had more than one Sifus or one? No. Would you rather learn from Yip Man? I'll take the first. I don't need to look at the second. You're in New York, right? You guys are awesome, and there's so many comments. I can't even read that. Because it's 10:20 and I haven't started my homework. Yes, I'm in New York, and you should definitely do the French homework if that's you. It's someone else, I think. Congrats on 30K. Thank you, Austin. I hear the wild man. Oh, Michelle ID'd you, Alex. Did you hear that? He just did the...
He beat his chest.
He beat his chest like a Saiyan ape. Gohan.
Which he is.
Fight for the life I love. Anyways, Naruto or Sasuke? We need the expert over here, man. He's working his way over, dude. He's like fighting his way over through like a mire of stuff. He's fighting his way. Are you getting Nintendo Switch? Yes, just for Zelda. That trailer blew my mind, right? Can we talk about that trailer?
Unbelievable.
Oh, we got a resident Sasuke and Naruto expert. Oh, man, he's taking his shirt off. I actually don't know if that's illegal on YouTube. It's illegal on Twitch. So
it's illegal to take your shirt off even if you have a shirt under.
Ever. Man, we had people talking about Batman. It was bad in here, man. I was triggered.
Batman.
I was straight triggered.
That triggers Phil, guys.
Yeah.
Don't.
Sasuke has the
I have to clear up a difficulty. Possibly Trunks could be defeated if he gets quickly caught in Genjutsu by Sasuke.
Quickly. He had to be
He'd have to be like caught talking or something.
Yeah, PewDiePie. That's you. Have you ever played Uncharted? Yes.
I'm PewDiePie.
Yes and no. I'm lost in the comments. Wow, I'm really behind. Have you ever played Uncharted yet? Do you like Xbox? If so, hit me up. Beam, baby Beamo, I have to say something. Don't tell Marcia. Okay, guys. Okay, bros. Nico, Ni. Can you say? I already said it.
Don't say the next one.
Okay. Beamo. Dad, can you adopt me? I'm going to have to think about it, Ahmed. I've already adopted. Who we got? Alex here, Spencer, and many others. So I'm gonna have to see if we can fit.
Dad.
Yes, we have we have many people in the apartment. We have to look at space. All right, we might upgrade soon. Spartan mother base here. Thoughts on Sifu Alex Richter? I have no idea who that is, but I'm sure he's a stand-up individual. Giggles. Hey Phil, nice to meet you. I have a question. From what line of Wing Chun did you learn? Yip Man style? Actually, yeah, Yip Man style. His son taught my teacher, if that makes any sense. J Pop and Piano says, love your channel, but I gotta go to work.
Titan.
Peace. See you around. We got, of course, the Titan. Oh, what happened here? All kinds of madness. Do you play instruments? Yes, I played trombone, flute, and I'm currently playing piano and learning that for the past 5 years. I did a piano video, and there's more coming. If Bruce Lee were alive, he would be in his middle to late 60s. What would he be doing if you're alive? Clearly, specialty cheeses. Right? Specialty cheeses?
Either that or still the martial arts.
Specialty, yeah. Well, why can't he do both, man?
You gotta pick one.
Man, these guys. First Batman, then no cheese. Specialty cheeses, man. Do you play any instrument? Oh, we answered that. Finished FF15 yet? Not yet, but I'm right at the end. Alex. Gohan. Fight for the life I love. Is it bad that I've been watching the Yip Man movies instead of sleeping? Yes, actually. I love Yip Man. But man, it's crazy.
Wait, there's a ketchup reference?
The overdose of ketchup was funny.
Oh, it was on your
sick. Dude, look at this. He's got, just his mouth is on screen, dude. It's disgusting. He can't
It's
even.
filled with ketchup right now.
It's wrong, man. Do you like fried chicken? Says Samuel Newsome.
No, not really. It's too heavy.
It's a little heavy for me. I don't think I've ever had proper fried chicken, though, honestly. I don't think I've ever really had fried chicken at all. Watch The Walking Dead. Nope. No links for you, Phil, I guess. I'm working on it, Michelle. This is a lot of questions. Pootie Pie. Yep, that's Pootie Pie right here. Poopie Pie. Ask the expert for his favorite Naruto character. That's not Sasuke or... Oh, I couldn't read the second one.
Villain would be Pain, unless Spence... My villain would be Pain, and my favorite other character would probably be Rock Lee or Shikamaru.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Baby Bimo says, the wild man and Pew.
Okay, Spence, get him next time.
Did you ever receive a
60K.
nickname? Go.
Maybe the 3 million bid, dude.
Do you ever receive a nicknames as a child, Spencer?
Nicknames as a child.
I've called him Spence since I've known him in first grade.
Maybe Spence.
That's
Spence.
That's a tough one. I know.
One friend did call me Dad for a while.
Yeah.
That's fact.
That actually is true. I see the future. Some did come behind you. 3 minutes. You did, Watchdog. Have you seen Daredevil on Netflix?
Yes.
Shamefully, I've seen the first episode, and I quickly
It's-
realized it's a
I love
superhero show and got out quick. Please keep it PG, please. Though on Master Wong, he lives in New York. Yes, he does. Are you able to speak Cantonese and/or Mandarin? No, besides like Tan Sao and cheese, easy Wing Chun terms.
I speak Mandarin.
He speaks Mandarin and
Japanese.
Say something and say something.
English.
And English. Say something for these Mandarin-speaking people here.
What should I say?
What
We
is
should talk about the 30K.
Count at? What is the count at, man? What is the subscriber count at?
The subscriber count is at right now.
Can you say large numbers?
对，要恭喜 Philip 是达到了31043个对会员，非常好，所以恭喜他。
Great. He's like, oh, God. Wing Chun defeated by weird Naruto thing. Favorite workout. I play guitar. I'll write a Wing Chun song for you. Thanks, Chase. Pokemon versus Yu-Gi-Oh. Who wins? That's the expert right there. Or these two, actually. You like Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yes.
I'm gonna
we
defer.
played competitive Yu-Gi-Oh together.
I'm going to defer to these guys. Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. Who wins?
Pokemon could probably beat Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah?
The guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
like
There's
Charizard.
just cards.
Yeah,
Pokemon are creatures.
He's just a game-playing
Charizard
freak.
burn all the cards.
A misfit freak. How often do you stream on Twitch? A few times a week, actually. How often do you stream? Yip Man equals best man, definitely. Spencer will be forever Pewds.
Heart.
I can't argue with that. Which punch is better? The regular punch that's horizontal or the Bruce Lee style punch that's vertical? Depends on the situation, dude. There's all kinds of stuff.
Dude.
Tom Wu versus Donnie Yen. Who wins? Donnie Yen, because I don't know who Tom Wu is, man. I'm sorry, Ryan.
Guys, time we suck.
Can you be so good in so many things? Oh, thank you. Tell us your secret, please. Spencer's a secret. His beard.
Yeah, it's inside the beard.
I
can't open it right now.
Yeah,
Around
I
there.
take
Now
a
move
small.
there.
I take this one hair of his beard every night in a glass and stir it up, and it's just the greatness from that is my secret.
It dissolves in the water.
Do you do shout-outs? Gymnast Connor. I don't know. You tell me. Stealthy Titan. Would you like to react to my videos? We'll see about that. Oh wait, I lost it.
No.
Oh, sorry. There it is. Okay.
There.
Top 5 cartoons, guys.
God.
Top 5 anime. Go with anime.
Let's just go around and say it until we hit 5. Spence.
Naruto.
Okay. Oh damn. Death Note.
Gundam Wing.
I can't think of.
Mushishi.
Right
Cowboy
Mushishi.
Bebop. Cowboy Bebop.
Cowboy Bebop. That's it.
Okay, 5. We hit 5.
Mushishi, highly recommended.
Mushishi, check it out.
He's gonna go.
You should be a voice actor. Thank you, the legend. Thank you. Why are you
crying?
Why are you punching so fast? Can you punch pelvis in every hit? Can you put pelvis in every hit? No, absolutely not. I kill for cookies. That's just mean, by the way. Oh, pews. Hashtag awesome. Alex killing Phil. Yep, with that strange hand thing. Okay. And what Wing Chun form are you? What posture, I mean? Like Beetle G, Jump Q. On the weapons. The Turk. Favorite superhero. Kareem Victor says Dragon Ball Z versus Naruto. I'm going to go DBZ because Naruto, it's not even about which is better, but Naruto is inspired from DBZ. So let's just go with the original. Phil, do you like football? Yeah, no. Michael Ross. Who would win, Naruto or Dragon Ball Z? Didn't I just answer that? I have to confess, Spencer's beard looks like PewDiePie to me now.
My beard looks like a person.
It looks like PewDiePie. His whole face. It's just
the beard.
It's an entire body. Yip Man versus Rock Lee. Oh man, that's a tough one. What do you think, Alex?
What was it?
Yip Man versus Rock Lee.
Rock Lee can technically open the 8 inner gates, making him more powerful than any human could ever be.
Hey, there's your answer. Wait, Yip Man is human. I'm Watchdog. I'm getting sold on the black market. Buy me, and I'll do the dishes and make sandwiches. What? You lost me on that one, dude. You lost me on that one. My name is Connor Matthews. All right, Connor Matthews. Do you watch One Punch Man? He just finished it tonight.
I just finished it, and he saw it.
Yes. What do you think?
It was great. Highly recommend.
Michael says, "Can I practice Wing Chun with you?" Yes, in spirit or in person one day. Victor says, "Goku versus Superman." Ah!
Versus One Punch Man.
Wait, so they're fighting him together?
It's like Good, Bad, and the Ugly. It's at the end. Of
No,
the
I can't, man. Triggered. Goku. Gohan. Would you face Master Wong in friendly competition? And no, I'm not trying to start drama to those keyboard warriors. All right, Glitch. Yeah, Master
Next
Wong.
one.
We'll see about that. Could you beat Master Wong? What? I was wondering if you can give me a shout out. Not going that far, buddy.
Not going that.
Man, I already gave you 2 shout outs. Time to speak Japanese. Japanese?
Not right now.
Not right now, he says.
Not
久しぶりに
right now.
話しましたので、ちょっと下手になりました。
Indeed. Krillin versus Rock Lee.
Desu
Krillin versus Rock Lee. Tell us in
Oh.
Japanese. Krillin versus Rock Lee.
Krillin versus Rock Lee.
It's a joke, obviously. No, tell us about it.
I don't understand.
Say in Japanese. Who would
Krillin
win?
versus Rock Lee.
Who would?
Yeah. It's Kuririn is his name, right?
Krillin versus Rock.
もちろん勝ちます
He says Rock Lee. One Punch Man's punch is equivalent to a supernova. He is a bad man. Pardon my French. Indeed. Do you like baseball? No. Limbo. Laugh my butt off.
We know
Hulk
these
versus
sports.
Superman. Hulk versus Superman. I lost it again. Hold on. How long have you been doing Wing Chun? 9 years. If you could travel to any city on Earth, where would you go? Rome.
Oh.
It says, do you think is it possible to mix Wing Chun to BJJ? Yes. Have you fought in real life? Yes. In fight. Yes, but not in prison. Ryan Davis. Tom Wu plays 100 Eyes on the Marco Polo series on Netflix, and he's pretty unknown for his acting. Oh, cool. So he's an actor. Yeah, it'd be a good fight. OMG, you said my name. Yeah, Connor. Yeah. Sally Titan says, I forgot to say this is your video from December 14th. Happy birthday. Thank you. I am a fresh 28. Michelle says, giggles. J. Jules. Phil, do you know Greg Gothel? I do not. Gymnast says, well, you're funny. Bruce Lee versus Gohan. Gohan's going to win, dude. Bruce Lee's awesome, but he's no Cell. I mean, come on. Have you played Metal Gear? Colonel. No, I haven't. Wink, wink. How many hours a week do you practice Wing Chun? If someone was fighting in the halls of high school, what martial art would you use? The Philip martial art. Favorite sports movie? Mine is the Karate Kid series and Rocky Balboa. Rocky Balboa, I'll go with favorite sports movie, man. If I gotta go with that's a great movie. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag? Listen, whenever I look at Spencer's beard, I feel like a plastic bag. Do you do greeting meets? I actually don't yet, Connor, but like if you find me at Comic-Con or something, do it, and I will be doing those in the future, definitely. You guys are killing it, but with, subscribing, so definitely. Ryan says, entered a little late, so sorry if you already have been asked, but where are you from? I'm from Berlin.
So many comments.
You have a killer hairdo, by the way. Thank you. It's really looking messy right now, but I'll take it. Maybe I think it's supposed to look like this. Intentional messy. It's really not. It's called, I worked out and didn't get to shower yet. I speak Chinese. How about you?
哦，我也会说中文。如果你要学中文的话，我是中文老师，所以来欢迎，给我发个短信。
Gohan.
Gymnast Connor. 哦，又是 Gymnast Connor.
Gohan. Okay. What's your favorite movie? The Princess Bride. Ryan says, entered a little late. Oh, we said that. Nihou ma. Oh, good. Were you weak when you were a kid? Yes, very much. I'm still weak, and I'm still a kid. Yeah! Okay, Rocky Balboa versus Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee takes it, man. Hey, Philip. Keep up the good work, dude. Love your videos. Hope to see you grow more in the future. Thank you so much, Micron. That's awesome. What is your shelf life? I'd say about 12 years. I'm long expired.
But if frozen, much longer.
Frozen 300.
Yeah, I should be thrown out a long time ago, honestly. Ask these guys. What inspired you to practice Wing Chun? Mostly Gouda cheese. Michael Rios. If you want to... No, I answered that question in my 10K Q&A. Check that out. If you want to draw anime, come to me. Is this some sort of shout-out? I already know how to draw anime, you goofball. Look at my videos. Favorite fighting movie? Mine is Karate Kid series and Rocky Balboa. Interested in starting to learn Wing Chun? How do you get started? Find a Sifu? Or definitely check out some videos to get that passion. Michelle. What's your bench max? 225 is all I've ever done. I don't really bench, so I'm going to go with 225. You know the Yamasaki Academy. I don't. I thought you got banned for a second, Titan. Once Michelle's a mod, man, you're getting banned straight away mentioning Batman like that. Batman versus Superman. I don't even care. Goku wins. No, I removed the comment because I made a type. Okay. Oh, you can remove comments. That's cool. Can you do a little beatbox for fun? Can you do... Okay, gotcha. How do you feel if I unsubscribe to you? Onkar! I'm out. I'm done now. You can unsubscribe, man. I hope to earn every subscribe. If it's not good enough, get out, man. I gotta earn that subscribe. It looks like you're not weak at all. I'm very weak, David, but thank you for saying that. Have you ever two had a friendly spar? It's not really, no. Only very unfriendly spars.
Only unfriendly. Frequently.
It looks like you're not. Have you ever favorite fandom ship? I'm gonna have to go with I don't know, because fandom ships tend to be stuff that doesn't happen, right? So I'll go with Cloud and Tifa. What's your favorite book? Don't know why connected to shelf life. Oh, they weren't even asking that. My favorite book is that's an equally tough question. I'm gonna get back to you on that. How long do you practice Wing Chun? 9 years. How long do you intend to practice Wing Chun? Well, I reassess every day, so we'll see. It's got to keep earning its keep on my shelf. Speaking of shelf life, what's your professional career? I am a filmmaker, Sevi Warner, in New York City. You can look forward to some sweet films on the channel. How fast can you punch? Kind of fast. Dang, I can squat 225 but not bench it. All right, glitch. Next hairstyle, Phil's hair. Current hairstyle looks similar to Spencer's.
Not so much.
Wait, so you got a beard? You got the sweet poopy pie beard? Dude, you are stronger than me. I'm sorry, Toby. How do you think of Tai Chi Chuan? I love it. I love it. Have you ever heard of One Piece? Yes, and I think it's disgusting. I really do. Don't want to upset you, Phil, but I think Bruce Lee charisma gave him that kung fu immortality image. Never seen recorded proof equivalent to it yet. Yes. I don't know. I have 1505 on Instagram. I'm doing so bad. No comment. I think you're doing all right. You are stronger than me. I just unsubscribe. All right, Michael. Thank you. Again, I'll do my best to earn that sub. Granted, I'm 14. All right, no problem then. Are you a fan of the show Chuck? Don't know what it is actually. I will never unsubscribe to you. Well, thank you, Onkar. Oh, he's joking around. A little jokey joke, yeah. All right, thank you. I appreciate the loyalty. You guys are the best. I appreciate your videos, but no questions at the moment. All right, just call me Ark. Thank you for that support. Let's spar, bruh. Favorite color? Blue. Please respect that Phil doesn't like the superhero talk in the chat. Thank you, Michelle. One Puncher Goku. Goku every time. Have you already heard about the Brazilian memes? I haven't. I heard they're quite dank, though. Quite dank. I just resubscribed. Thank you. I earned it back, man. Top 5 Marvel. Triggered. How would one describe the 1-inch punch? I did a whole video on it. Please take a look in my Wing Chun Wednesday playlist. Are you a filmmaker that's so cool on performance arts? Yes, gotta love the performance arts, and I respect that you're doing that. It's awesome. Connor says something. I didn't see it. I subscribed for a long time. Top 5 Final Fantasy games. 10, 6, 9, 4, and 1. If you could pick one striking art and one grappling art, what would you pick? Says Enzo Caballero. I was thinking Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu. That's a pretty cool combo. I would probably go Wing Chun and what was the other one? Grappling? Wing Chun, and I don't really know much about grappling arts, guys. I do have some experience in grappling just from messing around with my buddies, though. Please behave, Raindrop, or characters. Top 5 DC characters. I couldn't name 5 DC characters if you paid me. I really couldn't. You should upload more often. Mad respect for you, bro. Thank you. Do you like Cheez-Its? Yes, I love cheese. I love cheese. Every famous person lives in New York, not Michigan. Would you grow a beard? Is that what that said? That's why I keep taking samples of his, man. I'm trying to do it, you know? Just be real. Okay, guys, stop asking the same. Good night, Onkar. Top 5 DBZ characters. Ooh, what do you got?
Vegeta he's amazing.
I agree. So Vegeta,
Piccolo might be my favorite.
Gohan. Okay, what do we got?
I don't know. Kami, love Kami. All the Namekians, they're amazing.
Kami, no, please.
Mr. Popo,
Mr. Popo.
Yajirobe.
Mr. Popo. All freak characters. Oh, goodness. Okay, good night, Phil. Good night. No, I don't have a beard. Have you ever practiced judo? No, I haven't. Do you drink water? Never. No, I drink water. Hydrate. Everybody hydrate with me.
Oh, got the coconut water.
He's got coconut water. I think you should hydrate, but it's none of my business.
I think I'm going to have to say goodnight.
All right, we're going to stop in a second, guys. Spencer's going to be out, and I'm going to close with some announcements. So thank you so much for all these questions. We're just going to scroll through quick. I think that's pretty much it. Top 5 Naruto characters we already answered. Wing Chun underrated lately, and a lot of guys get their blank beat up with Wing Chun. Yeah, definitely. I love Wing Chun. It's awesome. Bubble Bobble Tea, Titan. How long is your live streams going to last? Gonna end in a second. Like for hydration. Do you guys have a girlfriend? We do have one girlfriend.
Yes. We have one girlfriend.
We have a girlfriend. Yeah, it's great. It's great. It saves us time. And then when I have like YouTube videos to upload, he entertains her. So it's times when you have to text your girl and it's really hard and everything. It's perfect setup. Just kidding. What's the same type as the same type I have? Spencer, love it. Oh, coconut water.
Coconut water you're talking about.
I don't think you mean.
I'm assuming this is what you're talking about.
Not beard, because I've seen a picture of Michelle. She doesn't have a beard.
Yes, great.
Just subbed. Oh, thank you so much, Enzo Caballero. Have you ever heard of the Bleach anime? I have, and it should be applied. You should apply bleach to your eyeballs after you watch Bleach.
Nope, not actually.
Don't do it though. It's a joke. You're cool. It's German and Chinese. Star Wars. How did Dan Bazarian learn Chinese and Japanese? Probably being a trust fund baby. I don't actually know his story though. I assume he is, but he's probably an investor or something. I have no idea. Thanks. No, don't go. No. Okay, guys. So we're gonna cut the questions there. I think we got a healthy amount of questions, definitely. Gonna make a couple announcements. Spencer, you want to stick around? I'm just gonna be talking about ferocity and stuff like that. So, guys, so thankful for you and what you've done to get me to 30,000 subscribers. I am just beside myself. I'm humbled. It's so much fun. And I think even Spencer agrees, just to be able to share like me and my friends and what we do and what we love. Even stuff like our New Year's message, like it's just nice to be able to share and almost make like a visual diary of what we're thinking, and to be able to share that with you. It's so cool and it's just nice, and I hope you guys take advantage of it. It's like Spencer said, right? If you just kind of like let these videos go in one ear and out the other, that's cool, and you can kind of enjoy it for that TV sort of pastime. But I encourage you really like to take advantage of what I do. Like, and I'm not saying I'm great or I'm like really fantastic. I'm just saying I put a lot of passion and work into my stuff, as opposed to like reality TV or something that's kind of just like plopped out, very like methodically. Like I don't actually get paid at all at this point to do YouTube videos, so it's 100% passion-driven stuff. Hopefully we'll be changing that, in a year or two. But thank you guys for doing that. Try and just take advantage of what we do. I mean, we put a lot of passion to it. That being said, we got a lot of stuff coming to the channel. Ferocity. Now, many of you people may know that term. It's an old fight scene series that I did, okay? I am big on fight scenes. I am a filmmaker, like I mentioned, and I love bringing that cinematic flair to extreme fight scenes. That being said, we're going to be re-releasing the first couple Ferocities that happened. This was probably 3 to 4 years ago. These first fight scenes came out, so we're going to be re-editing them and getting them up to date. Just the first couple, and we've actually filmed a few more fight scenes that are going to be coming afterwards. So we're going to kind of usher in this new era of like super high quality content fight scenes, which I think you guys are going to love since you love the martial arts videos, since you love the art videos I do and the art commentary between the philosophy and the video games and the drawing. I think it's going to be a perfect sort of melding of all those passions. So guys, please look forward to the fight scenes. Besides that, we're going to be getting more of the same, more gaming commentary. I want to get much deeper into, if you saw my recent Zelda video, I love doing videos like that. So even instead of just a plain review, I want to dive into the art of the games, the music, the drawing, the design, all that stuff, and the philosophy behind the writing. I love it. So there's going to be a lot more of that. Please look forward to it. I'm sure we'll do lots more, definitely. Yeah, I want to do more of these live streams, too. This was so much fun, guys. And I did put a little poll on this live stream. If you want to go ahead and answer that question, I asked you guys what you want to see more of on this channel. Okay? What's up, Dirtman? The Dirtman just arrived. Subscribe, says Shane Warner. Dirtman's here. Now the stream is complete. But seriously, guys, what would you guys want to see more of? I know a lot of you are martial arts fans. I think that's how you found me. Some of my really popular videos. So you can look forward to martial arts movies. I do have a couple on this channel, but we're going to be, like I said, digging deeper into that. It's going to be a lot of fun. We may actually film on in the next couple of nights. We may film another sweet fight scene. So lots of awesome stuff. 2017 is the year, guys. I won't say yet. It's a secret, but I have some huge collaborations, some huge names coming. It's going to be so much fun. So you guys are going to be in for some serious treats. I am honored to, be a part of these
Literally
collaborations.
and figuratively.
Yeah, you're going to be literally in for some treats. So yeah, look forward to it, guys. Again, thank you so much. Let me know, even in comments on videos, what you're looking forward to. If you like what I'm doing, I'm always trying to improve. Even if it's not constructive, tell me what you think. Like, dislike, that stuff is so... PewDiePie, it is the beard. Everybody thinks you're PewDiePie. Yes, I have. Oh, he's talking about the collab. Yeah, I'll be collabing with PewDiePie. He's right here. This is the collab. It's over. Yeah. So that was the big collab of 2017. No, I'm kidding. Big stuff coming, guys. So again, thank you so much. You guys are the best. And I'm trying to think of other announcements. I may tack my actual full name onto the end of the channel, but the channel name will stay the same. The content will be the same. So no worries there. If you see that happen, just want to tack my actual last name onto it, just for reasons going forward, with branding and stuff like that. So nothing crazy. Wing Chun Wednesdays, those are always going to be coming. No worries, guys. You gotta go. So more Q&A, really interesting. Oh, thank you, Ultimate Gohan. Ask away, man. Ask away. And hey, put questions in the comments. Like I said, it'll inspire me. I've actually done videos with Spencer on your questions. Like, we did a few Wing Chun Wednesdays. We had some great questions. So, guys, please, you guys inspire me all the time. And especially with these fight scenes coming and stuff, I'm going to ask you to really let me know what you think of them. Give me some feedback. And I'm going to ask for your support on those fight scenes. Like, that's the stuff that takes so long to make. It's like this painstaking creative process. But it's the best content I can offer you guys. So when those come, man, please offer me the support. It's going to be so much fun, and I think you guys are going to love it. And it's really like my most passionate work I can give you. And we just have a blast when we do that stuff. And we are so happy to welcome Spencer soon to the Ferocity family. We've done a fight scene, but it was for a different project, which is a secret. So you'll be seeing that soon too. All right, Luke, no worries, man. You can go back and watch this archive. Thank you for subbing, Victor. You guys are the best, like I said. And that's going to be it. I'm going to conclude here. But again, thank you so much for 30K, guys. We are growing so fast. I doubled my subscribers in about a month and a half, which is just bananas to me. And it's thanks to you. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. We're just starting, and 2017, it's going to be crazy. So that being said, if you're thinking about subscribing, if you're a new viewer, if you're a little confused on what's going on here, all I can say is this. I can say, please go ahead and follow if you're thinking about it. So this is what I have to say. If you're kind of on the edge, teetering, do it. Do it. Come on, do it now. Come on, I'm right here. Kill me. Come on, do it now. Come on. See you guys. All right, see you guys at Arnold impression. I will talk to you later. Thanks for everything. You guys are fantastic.
Take care.
Goodbye.